Happy Monday to you guys, friends and family, friends and foes, haters and the like. What are we doing today? We got chicken. What is that stuff called? Garlic, onions, oregano, chicken broth, olives, and Famunda cheese. What are we gonna build today? We'll take a look. Alright, first things first, we're gonna make some Mediterranean chicken. Ooh, sounds good, huh? First things first, get this chicken, I'm gonna smash it. Now you can use a mallet, I'm sure you can, but I wanna be a man. I wanna use my freaking trusty old iron skillet. Here we go. Had enough, punk? Where's the freaking money? Let's see how flat you look. Think he's had enough. You're flat enough. Now you can spice it up here. Salt and pepper only. If you want to put more, you can put more. I just put pepper. I really don't care for salt. So then we're going to put them in the pan. I put about a tablespoon or so of Earl. I'm going to heat it up and get this Earl nice and hot on a medium heat. We put that little batch on the fire and watch her cook. Now while that chicken is cooking in the pan, I went ahead and cut up some red onion. And I actually shed a tear. That is some strong stuff. Alright, it's been about 5 or 6 minutes on one side. Now I'm going to flip this bad boy over. Ah! Going crazy over here. So about another 5 minutes on the other side. Let me lower the heat. Now while that was going on, I chopped up some garlic. Now I did a little bit. It asked for like 2 cloves, but I don't really follow the rules. I just do what I want. And I don't really like too much garlic, so I just did like about, I think that was 1, chopped up nicely. Now if you want to follow the rules, you just use a ½ teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon pepper, 2 tablespoons oil, half a red onion, which I didn't use. Again, I only used a little bit. It's real strong. 2 cloves garlic, ½ a teaspoon oregano. What else you got? ½ a cup of chicken broth, 1/4 cup olives, and a 1/4 cup feta cheese. Alright, cook the second side for another about 4 or 5 minutes or so. Now I'm going to transfer it to this plate here. See what happens. Alright, transferred it to this plate, let it cool off. Now I'm going to put another ½ teaspoon of oil on the pan and get that warmed up and start adding my onions and all that jale. Alright, add my onions now. Get those all nice and soft. Onions are getting a nice color to them and it smells delicious in here. I'm going to cook them a little bit more to get a little bit softer. And then we'll add oregano, garlic, and then we'll add the chicken back again. There's my garlic. And there's my ½ teaspoon of oregano. Mix these bad boys all together. Put the chicken back in and a ½ cup of broth, chicken broth. Oh boy. Throw that 1/4 cup of olives in. I like olives, so I used the whole 1/4 cup like it said. I followed the rules on that one. Now I don't have a lid that fits this pan, so I'm gonna put a big old cover on it. We'll cover it up and let it simmer for another, I don't know, 6 minutes or so. Alright, it's been about another 6 minutes or so, simmering with all this concoction mixed together. And it's at 180 degrees. Always check your temperature when it's chicken. Anytime you're messing with chicken. So I'm guessing that's cooked. Even though I checked the temperature, make sure it's done, I still cut it open, see if there's any pink inside, but it's all cooked. All good. Now I topped it with all the onions and olives. Now we'll top it with some feta cheese. Smash it all up, get it on top. Some Fromunda cheese, get that going. Like I said, every time I make something, it looks terrible, but it tastes good. Now, every time I cook something, you can always add a side to it. You know what I mean? Like this could hummus and pita chips, whatever. You know what I mean? That would taste good with it too. But what I'm gonna do is make a side of jasmine rice. I always use these minute rice, jasmine rice. Tastes very good. There you go, Mediterranean chicken and a side of jasmine rice. And I'm 100% sure it's good. Thank you for watching. Share, like, all that stuff. And I think I'm just going to stick to Mondays now. Before I was doing shows on Mondays and Fridays, Mondays and Thursdays, but I'm off on Fridays, so it's like Thursday night. I'm like, I don't want to cook nothing, you know what I'm saying? So Mondays it is.